Welcome to Red-Handed Crimes channel. Don't forget to subscribe. The fluorescent lights buzzed overhead, casting a sterile glow over the cracked linoleum floors of Benny's diner. It was the kind of place where regulars gathered to sip watered-down coffee and swap small-town gossip. But tonight, the usual hum of conversation was punctuated by snickers from a group of rowdy men sitting at the back booth. "Can I take your order?" The waitress' voice was soft yet firm, laced with an accent that marked her as an outsider. One of the men, a broad-shouldered figure with a sneer permanently etched onto his face, leaned back in his seat. "What kind of accent is that? Russian? German?" He let out a bark of laughter. "Did you escape from some communist country or something?" His friends erupted into laughter, and the waitress, her expression unreadable, simply nodded and jotted down their orders. But as she turned away, her eyes flickered with something unreadable, not embarrassment, not anger, but something far deeper. What the men at that booth didn't know was that this seemingly ordinary waitress had a past that would shake them to their core. Hours later, as the men continued their jeers, a shadow darkened the doorway. A figure stepped inside, dressed in a dark suit, his presence exuding authority. The diner's manager hurried to greet him, his face draining of color as the man flashed a badge. "We need to speak with one of your employees." The diner's patrons exchanged uneasy glances. This was not the kind of town where law enforcement paid unexpected visits, and certainly not in the dead of night. The group of men in the back, still reeling from their earlier laughter, watched as the waitress set down her tray and calmly walked toward the suited man. The room fell silent. "Agent Kova," the man addressed her with a nod. "We found him." Gasps rippled through the diner. The men in the booth looked at each other, their amusement replaced with dawning horror. "Waitress Kova? Agent Kova?" Elena Kova had spent the past 3 years living under an alias, her identity concealed under the guise of a small-town waitress. In reality, she was an undercover operative for an international intelligence agency, assigned to track down one of the most elusive criminals in the world, a man who, unbeknownst to anyone, had been hiding in this very town. The taunting men, now silent, paled as they realized they had just spent the night mocking someone whose past was more dangerous than they could have ever imagined. As she unfastened her apron and handed it to the stunned manager, she turned back to them with a small, knowing smile. "Enjoy your meal." Then she walked out the door, disappearing into the night, back into a world of secrets, espionage, and justice. Some people are not who they appear to be. And sometimes, the quiet ones, the overlooked ones, hold the most dangerous secrets of all. If you found this story captivating, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Subscribe for more thrilling mysteries and true crime tales that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.